is Business Rockstars.
Welcome back to Business Rockstars. Ken Rakowski connecting you to a community of entrepreneurs. Of course, we're here for you anytime, businessrockstars.com. Joining us on Skype, hopefully I get it right. Danny, is it Wettreich?
Wettreich, that's correct.
It's good to have you from Toronto, Canada. So I'm fascinated by what's going on in the whole blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum world, because cryptocurrencies is really changing the dynamic of where we're taking banking to the next level, exchanging things to the next level. And you're with GreenCoinX. What is GreenCoinX?
GreenCoinX is the first and only cryptocurrency in the world that requires all users to be identified to the same standard as the banking system. So when you open a bank account, you have to provide copies of your passport, utility bills, etc. Same process occurs when you open a GreenCoinX online wallet. And what that does is it removes all the concerns and problems relating to anonymity of Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies, all of which are anonymous at this point.
Is it still utilizing the standard blockchain environment?
Yes, we have our own blockchain, but it's the same concept. You know, you can mine the coins, you can send coins via the blockchain from wallet to wallet. It's exactly the same concept as Bitcoin, but all users on the ecosystem are identified as opposed to all users on the Bitcoin system being anonymous.
So, and to explain why another cryptocurrency, because I believe right now like Ethereum is the one a lot of people are talking about, Ethereum, what's the need to modify the existing blockchain for another currency?
Well, you have a situation where currently the prime users of Bitcoin are those who want to hide from government, whether that's drug dealers or tax dodgers or terrorists or whatever the case may be. And what has resulted from that is a real concern by government and regulators that the primary usage of Bitcoin are bad guys, whereas in fact the prime usage for cryptocurrency is the fast and inexpensive movement of funds around the world outside of the banking system. And that concept has been somewhat lost with Bitcoin because everybody's focused on what you can and cannot do to try and find out who's behind each individual wallet. That problem goes away with GreenCoinX. Everybody in the system is KYC identified like a bank account. And the reality is that no cryptocurrency in the world would ever be accepted as a medium of exchange if all the users are anonymous. It's just not going to happen.
How do people buy a GreenCoinX?
It's basically a relatively simple process to do. Once you open a GreenCoinX wallet and complete your KYC process, you get a KYC unique number. You can then take that number and go to our affiliated online exchange, which is called Cycrypto. And with that KYC number, open an account at Cycrypto and buy and sell GreenCoinX for fiat currencies.
Wow, that's amazing. It really is. And are you looking at exchanges to where they're taking a GreenCoinX right now?
Yes. I mean, as far as we're concerned, we're happy to open the process up to other exchanges, but they would have to go through the KYC process. And that's essential for you to be able to transact business using GreenCoinX.
But I do see on different websites where they accept Bitcoin. We accept Bitcoin. Matter of fact, even the hosting service I use has a Bitcoin acceptance area. Would you have to go through the same process to where they would have to accept GreenCoinX to allow that transaction to work?
That's correct, but it's a simple process. There's no fancy software required. All that happens is the online retailer needs to have a GreenCoinX wallet, and then he can send and receive coins from customers. It's a pretty simple process.
So Danny, what's it take to evangelize and educate the world of this new cryptocurrency?
Well, that's a very good point. We're currently in the process of launching GreenCoinX. We at the end of a 2-year development cycle. We finished the ecosystem literally a month ago. So now we're out there marketing the product and explaining to the world that we have a cryptocurrency that meets government requirements and doesn't upset regulators and can do the things that cryptocurrency was designed to do. So
I mentioned Ethereum. Are you familiar with it?
Yes.
Is there anything unique about Ethereum versus Bitcoin versus GreenCoinX?
Ethereum is basically Bitcoin 2.0. It's a much more sophisticated software package, and it's designed conceptually for blockchain usage. But the problem with Ethereum, as with Bitcoin, is that all the users are anonymous. That's a serious issue when you're trying to do blockchain transactions. Everybody on the blockchain, in order to be used for fintech purposes, needs to be identified. And the GreenCoinX blockchain is based on identification. The other blockchains are based on anonymity. That's not the future. The future is KYC identification, so that the real world of commerce out there is comfortable using the coin on a worldwide basis.
Danny, can you explain when you say KYC? What does that mean?
KYC is the abbreviation for Know Your Customer, which is the same standard that the banking system is using to identify its customers. And it's basically the process you go through when you open a bank account.
Ah, got it. And you being in Toronto, being a Canadian, does that help you out a little more when it comes to the banking system up there? Because the Canadian banks are actually some of the strongest banks in all of the world. Indeed
they are. And in fact, the Canadian regulators are very benign towards cryptocurrency. They recognize its potential. So Canada is a terrific country to start this process. We're actually focusing on three major countries, Canada, the UK, and India. I just came back from India, where I was a speaker at a technology conference in Mumbai talking about GreenCoinX. And the Indian economy is perfect for cryptocurrency simply because it's a 95% cash society, and yet the government wants to move towards a digital society, and cryptocurrency is perfect for that. And within that, GreenCoinX is clearly an ideal answer.
Danny, I really appreciate you sharing time with us. GreenCoinX sounds fascinating. And thanks a lot for enlightening us on where the next level of cryptocurrency is going. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
There you go. There's a show. We do this every single day, and we love that you're hanging out with us. BusinessRockstars.com. See what's happening on the website. Sign up for our newsletter. Thank our team that's here every day making sure this works for you. Again, it's BusinessRockstars.com, and we got a lot more going on. I want to see you all tomorrow, right? Of course I am. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for hanging out, connecting you to the world of entrepreneurship right here on Business Rockstars. Thanks a lot. Bye.